So, back in 1992, my mom and my dad decided to separate with reasons known to them alone. And as a result, my little brother and I, we were left in the care of my dad. For a short time, we lived with my dad, the both of us siblings, but it wasn't long after that my father decided that he would take my little brother to my grandmother, and then I went with him wherever he went. So I was like the daddy's girl. Whether he was in Bloemfontein, I was there. Whether he was going to work, I was also there. So my dad and I had a very special bond for a very long time. So even when he chose to get remarried in 1994, we were still as tight as thieves. And at least I must say, at the time, the woman that he had was very accepting of our relationship. It was just a pity that she passed away in 1998 and I was not able to experience her full-blown affection and love. And because we had such a short time together, I was very saddened by the sudden departure of her. But whether I liked it or not, she was gone and there was nothing I could do about it. At the time, I really thought that she was my biological mother, and I must say it was probably because of the way that she treated me. She because she was a seamstress, so because she was a seamstress, it was more easy for her when she was designing any type of clothing for herself. She would also design a clothing for me identical to hers, and she went to an extent whereby when I initially started school, she would take me to school, she would walk me to school, and then when the school came out, I knew that I would find her waiting for me at the gate. So she became my best friend. She became my mom. But remember, then I was so little that I didn't actually even know that she wasn't my real mom. So when she passed away, it knocked me down, to be quite honest. But then, because at the time of her death, we were living in Vosloorus, in Gauteng, we had to move after the funeral, and we moved to Heidelberg. And I must say, that particular move, it marked the start of the hell I lived in for at least 8 years. So my heartbreak started there. It was more of not knowing whether the next person was gonna accept me the way that my mom accepted me. It was heartbreaking that when she came along, I was excited for her, but she wasn't excited for me. She made it very clear from the day that she entered the household that she wasn't there for me, she was there for my dad and my dad alone. I respected that because at the end of the day, she's not getting married to me. But I really expected her that she would treat me with love and respect and showed a little bit of affection towards me, because I was only a child and I didn't know better. And I was just longing for somebody to love me, for somebody to whom I can just say, "Hi mom, how you doing? My day was like this." I was longing for someone to love. But she chose not to give that to me. So at the time when she came in 1999 on the 6th of June. That was the mark of the day that I would like so much to forget, but unfortunately I can't. It was then that I realized that a new female person has come into my life and I accepted her. And it was difficult at times, but I accepted the fact that I cannot stand in the way of my dad's happiness. So when she started showing me signs of not liking me, I thought maybe I did something wrong to her. Maybe I needed to change the way of living. As a child, you think that your parents are there to discipline you, They're there to make sure that you do everything right. Back then it was understandable that she would take a whip and just whip you, or discipline you in some kind of way if you did something wrong. And at first I thought that was just that discipline, but it wasn't. So unfortunately, guys, this is what I have time for today.